Hi guys, it's Sebastian Bates here, the founder of the Warrior Academy and the host of the Warrior Academy podcast. Today I wanted to share with you a short chapter from the book Not a Victim. Not a Victim is a book I wrote in 2021 with the sole aim of helping parents mentor their children through the very, very difficult transition of bullying. I also recorded it as an audiobook, so if you'd like to have that book, then listen to this chapter, get a feel for what it's all about, and then have a look on Spotify or Audible for the audiobook, or even on Amazon for the physical book if you like a paper-based book. I really hope that it helps you prepare your child for the eventuality of going through bullying. Bullying is an inevitable but difficult transition that most of us go through in our lives. And as parents, I think it's really important we act proactively to prepare our children for the eventuality of having to go through it themselves. We can't always be there for our children, but we can give them the tools. We can empower them to face life's obstacles on their own. I hope you enjoy this chapter. Bullying Breakthrough 1, Sebastian. The first major bullying I experienced occurred between the ages of 7 and 11, during the first big transition in my life, changing schools. Not from primary to secondary school, but due to a house move. My new school was in a rural town with few children, very different from what I was used to. It was run by an elderly, married couple with very traditional teaching methods and an old school approach. Each class had roughly a dozen students with tight-knit friendship groups and clear pecking orders. The other students in my class were ahead of me academically, and the teacher's efforts to improve my work only widened the divide. I was also, of course, the new kid, and fairly small for my age. The stage was perfectly set for bullying. It started verbally with name-calling, followed by segregation and isolation during break. I was picked last for every game, not invited to birthday parties, and so on. Where previously, after school, I'd be out playing with other children in the neighborhood, now I'd come home and play alone. Although quite a confident boy by nature, I soon became more introverted, shy, and unsure of myself. I remember vividly how I was cleverly targeted out of sight of teachers. I remember the fear of rejection and the uncertainty about how the day would go. My behavior worsened as I tried to impress the other boys by acting up in front of the teachers. I began to disregard and resent authority as I noticed others getting away with terrible behavior directed at me. I spent a lot of my time standing outside the headmistress's office with my nose against the wall and my hands behind my back as a punishment. My progress in school worsened, for which, at home, I was punished for poor behavior as well. To build my confidence, my parents enrolled me in a martial arts club. We can only understand the importance of certain points in our life when we look back, and this was one of those moments. When I first stepped into the dojo to watch a taekwondo class, I remember the sense of relief, excitement, and more than anything, hope. I watched in awe as black belts performed drills with incredible flexibility, speed, and strength. I wanted to be them. I had to be them. I really hope you enjoyed today's Warrior Academy podcast episode. We're going to keep creating these episodes because I know that so many parents find them useful or get insights or get ideas about how to develop their child's character. But it all comes down to the 3 C's: confidence, conduct, and concentration. So if you want to get a deep insight into the levels of confidence your child has, the level of concentration they have, or the level of conduct they have, so that you can actually put a score next to it and then work towards increasing those scores like we do in the Warrior Academy, then I'd love to invite you to fill in the Breakthrough Area Assessment. It takes about 5 minutes of your time, and you will get a personalized PDF report on your child's 3 C's. To access the Breakthrough Area Assessment and find out your child's 3 C's score, all you need to do is go to www.breakthrougharea.com.